First World Bank, a new heist for us in the Big Score update. Been around a bit for the computer people and even longer because of, I guess it was apparently a Payday 1 heist. So there you go. But new to us, I didn't know anything about it until this update, and so we're playing now. Only asset I get is body bags. You can certainly do it without them, but it will make life easier and help you correct some mistakes if those mistakes aren't game-breaking. Alright. One thing I really like about this heist is you don't need a whole lot of like fancy skills at all to be effective. Like some low-level ghost skills and, you know, maybe some low-level fugitive skills. That's about all you need. Sneak around this gentleman here. But yeah, pretty easy otherwise. Alright, so, oh my god. Okay, I will try to do this. This is, in my opinion, the worst actual spot for the manager. You can sometimes spawn in here, which can potentially be bad. Sometimes in that office. Sometimes down in the main floor. Sometimes up right in the center of the screen where the World Bank sign is, up on that balcony. This one is probably the hardest. So if I can pull it off, then anything in your game should be easy. You lucky devils. Alright. Sure where this guy's gonna go. I'm playing this on Overkill. There's actually very little difference between Deathwish and Deathwish and Overkill on this heist. I guess the cameras are obviously Titan cameras, and there will be a few more guards, but overall it's the same. So I went with the Overkill just to make it a little easier to show you what's expected of you in this heist. Otherwise, like, not really much difference. It's basically, this whole level is two parts, the front here, and then there's a back area. And the back area is pretty much the same no matter what. The front is all the changes I said. That's the front. And that's the only time you'll see them. Okay, so this is, if the manager's here, this is far and away the most risky part. Oh my god. As you can see. There's two offices here. I know the other one is fine. I believe this one will be fine to hide that body. Or that's where the the power room is. I can go here.
It's here.
Open that up. I could throw the body bag there, which I think I might actually do. Just in case, because it's safe. Yes, look for the electricity boxes. Looking for 3 of those. One is a freebie right there. We're gonna find out real quick if that spot I left the bag is fine. Oh, here's one. You have to be extremely careful on Deathwish, only because there may be another roaming guard or 2. But if you see 2 or 3 guards go in one direction like that guy's there, the other one's over in this hallway, and you're pretty much fine. So I saw the other power boxes over on that side. I just gotta wait for a clear space over there. Obviously, always check around behind you.
Keep track, guys.
Okay, we know that guy's gonna come this way.
Careful.
We'll go here and just watch what this guy does. For the most part, the guards in this front area seem to have a pretty set routine path where they go. Another camera right there. That's really overkill for the game Overkill. A little bit of a gamble here. Let's see if I can do this. I think I should be okay. These civilians that are behind me right now in this office are not always there. They're honestly not much of a problem unless the manager spawns in there, in which case that can make things somewhat to considerably more difficult. But in this game, not that big a deal. So again, I can't stress enough, always watch these hallways. If you can get through this first area without using any body bags, that is absolutely ideal. To make your life really easy in the second area, which is the vault area, you want 3 body bags. That'll make your life like the easiest. So if you have that, then you know, try not to kill anybody up here. If you kill 1, that's fine. If you kill more than 1, then you're just gonna have to really take your time for the second part. Okay. In this particular instance, the office is under me, so it's gonna wait a bit, then make my way downstairs. There are guards everywhere, as you'd expect. Even if they move in patterns that you wouldn't expect. And there's a horribly placed camera right outside, so can't go left. Gotta wait.
Got a guard over here. Guard.
That guy gonna go a scary enough path that I gotta hide for a bit.
Check the terminal.
Okay.
We're looking for a code.
If you really get into a pinch, you can actually jump down, try to land on there. You might actually die if you land on the checkered floor. Always scary, sketchy. Every time you gotta run. Alright, so once you get in here, you should be relatively safe. Start at whatever computer you want. The most I've ever had to hit is 4, which maybe I've just been very lucky on the, I don't know, dozen times I played it, but for the most part, like the first 2 or 3, I usually get the code.
Move it.
Only like 1 or 2 guards that will ever come in these areas, whether it's over here or on the other side, so this part's pretty easy. Oh, there you go. Second try. Like I said, this is Overkill, but on Deathwish it's the same. It's always, seems to be really early.
Got a guard over here.
I'm in the elevator and I'll be heading straight for the gates. Meet you there.
Could, by all means, run across the ground floor here and go behind the tellers in the front. That's pretty risky. Wouldn't recommend doing that. So we kind of know how the top looks for the most part at this point, so I will wait. Take the extra time to go that way and not have to worry about killing people and losing pagers and body bags. Alright, if he goes to his left, if he takes that, I'll just sprint right past him. And fucking maybe fail. We'll see. There you go. Could not have fallen in a better place. Still far from ideal. That's not cool. Won't see him for bowling. He's dead. Alright.
Gates are clear. Get over here.
Few spots you can drop him. I
Okay, I'm at the gates.
probably take him. Not even probably. Obviously, I'm going that way already. We'll hopefully not fail the mission. And
Careful.
get him into this room where he will definitely be safe. Any body bag you throw in here, kind of behind some stuff, you will be fine. Alright, well, I wasted the 1 pager, so if you didn't believe me before, now you'll know. Definitely telling the truth, as long as I don't fuck up again. Some of the guards will go out that way, so be careful. And of course, you can always get popped on the stairs here.
Got a guard over
And sometimes this little manager is a bitch here.
Get over here.
Alright. This is always scary.
Okay.
So good.
From my experience, if your concealment is low enough, mine is at like 11 or 13, something like that, which is not even that low, but they will never see you even if they're kind of along the edges of this place.
We're inside.
Okay, time to get to the
So
front.
it'll be extremely nerve-wracking, and it still is every time, but you'll be fine.
Within a small window. Find 2 keycards.
Okay, this part is not too tough, but like I said, for convenience, if you have 3 pagers, that will make this much, much easier. There are 3 guards back here. There's a camera guard too, but he is a civilian.
Stay back.
There's one. Ah. Almost failed.
Careful.
Keycards will be around here
Okay.
somewhere.
So yeah, civilian you can take out without having to worry about cameras. These guards are a different issue. You can certainly sneak by them, but it's going to be so much better if you take out 2 of them. And if you can take out all 3, which is what I'm going to do, then
Got a guard over here.
this part is not even a cakewalk. It's just a walk. Super easy.
They haven't seen us.
My plan of attack that I'm going for, behind this guy way past, you can see in the far blurry distance is where the camera guy is. That's where I'm going to head as soon as I can
Stay back. Careful.
bypass these guys. Usually seems like, again, I'm sorry. Again, this is Overkill, but on Deathwish, it's the same thing. There's only 3 guards back here. Another. Seems like a lot of the time 2 of them will come back and forth on this side.
Haven't seen us.
Hey. The other will be on that. So this guy potentially is the most important to watch for whenever we can sneak past him. Maybe good.
Keep track, guys. Stay back.
2 guards there. Oh, well, maybe I am a filthy liar. 2 guys came from that side. So, you know what? Just be extremely careful. Moral of the story, which, if you're familiar with Payday at all, that should be your story anyway, if you're stealthing. Honestly, I could probably sprint right through there right now and be okay.
Careful.
But I don't want to do this again. I'll wait a little extra. Alright. You went that way. Sprint, jump, crouch is always your friend. There's 1 guard you can barely see there. So there should be 1 more. The 2 civilians here will either spawn in the front, which is fine, or they'll be in the back, which can be a problem if you're not ready for it.
They haven't seen us.
He should go to his right, my left. Comes this way, it'll get very interesting.
Stay low and quiet. Guard. Stay back.
Keycards.
Oh my god. Alright. That's gonna get interesting no matter what.
Guard. I see a guard.
Right. This guy is, as you can tell, feet up. He's not really doing his job very well. So, easy to sneak past. Honestly, if you kind of like scan your surroundings better than what I've been doing, you can see where the cameras are, and you might be able to take this guy out. Right now, I obviously haven't done my due diligence, so I'm going to wait.
They're everywhere.
It's going to make for a slightly drawn out broadcast.
I see a guard.
Maybe, okay, extremely drawn out. That camera right there might be able to see that guy if I shoot him, so I'm going to wait on that. Not wait, I'm just not going to do it.
We're good.
Okay, both these guys are leaving. So now if I'm quick, got to get around slacker cameraman. Tie these 2 down quick.
Down on the ground. Everybody down.
Search the offices, desks. Those keycards are around there somewhere.
Move.
Not even going to fuck with this guy.
Poked out their eye in the vault area.
I did poke out his eye.
Doors back there.
Down on
Oh, well, you know what? Oh my god. Okay, that should be fine. Was very scared for a second there. Did I not tell this person,
Come on, come on.
come with me? Alright, you need 2 key cards. This is going to get very interesting if this person doesn't hurry. Get very interesting anyway. Something you can do. Shoot them through the doorway. I don't normally advise that, but hey, if this guy comes this way... Okay, so he's gonna see my people and shoot him in the back. Sorry there, my lovely wife came in.
I think maybe I'm standing on a magnet.
Alright, so now, this is one of those times you don't ever want to do if you can help it, where you just hope and pray. If you're a religious person. Oops, and I didn't get the extra body bag, so now it's gonna get more interesting.
Stay low and quiet.
But I have ECM, so this is actually going to be a little easier than you think. Back away, just to not launch him down at the bottom.
Not to alarm you.
You really want to be safe. I could have thrown an ECM jammer down right before that, and it would have been fine. As it is, I got lucky, and that guy's too cautious. Like me in Battlefield 1 currently, a little too cautious. So there you go. That's 3 pagers back here. I did kill the one guy that I didn't want to kill at the beginning. There we go. Find your second key card. I was saying earlier, there's always a key card right here. I would save that. Find the other one first. It can be back here. It can be on this table, as it is there, or it can be kind of on one of the, like the front desk area up there, like in one of those spots. I don't even know how much time it takes to, but how much time you have, I should say, between these two, but as long as you're even remotely quick, you're fine. So there you go. That part is stealthed easily. Not that I want to discourage people from watching my broadcasts, but this is going to be like, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes of moving bags.
Payday!
I won't be offended if you leave, but you can stay around and I'll keep talking random nonsense.
That's what I'm talking about.
And instantly people leave. There you go. I'm a self-sabotager. But it's a fun heist, and as I said at the very beginning, one reason I really like it, you don't need anything fancy, you know. I buy the body bag asset, which I guess you need that ghost asset for, but basically it's just, you know, the early ghost and early fugitive skills will make your life a lot easier. But you'll be fine no matter what. No locks to pick at all. No drills, you know. I guess there actually, in the third area, there's a drill, but it's not even mandatory. That's nice. Just gotta be patient, like every stealth heist. But you can do this without the gadgets. Okay, so done with that.
You guys all done? All right, follow me.
Alright, she sounds all gung-ho, but she moves a little slower than you're gonna like. No matter where you are. Oh yeah, by the way, you take the cameras out in the back, they are separate from the front, so there is still fail potential here. Be extremely careful. It also, like I said, takes her a little longer to get places than you would want. So, nothing wrong with taking your time here. This is actually the security room for the front camera guy. It can be here or in a couple different spots. Like I said, I always recommend trying to save 3 or 4 body bags for the back. Oh god. Random noises. Alright, had a temporary moment of panic there. I don't want to fuck this up now, so I'm just going to wait. Won't be long. But anyway, like I said, this won't be bad anyway, because she'll actually let you know when she gets into position. Let's wait on this guy who almost ruined my day. Or night, I guess. Made me go into a fit of profanity. Him go there. You are always safe in this hallway, by the way. No guard will ever come through here. Sometimes the manager, like I pointed out earlier, will kind of be in this area looking down. If you take him down, he'll fall in a safe area here, and nobody should see him from the ground. If it does happen, I've never seen it. If it does happen to you, I apologize. Okay, so she's in position.
I guess that you...
Get close enough to activate it. If the security room is right here, then just hide. It's way safer. Sometimes it can be at the very far end over there where all the body bags I just grabbed are. If that's the case, this is a little bit harder because you have nowhere to hide whenever these guys kind of converge on both sides of the hallway.
Just head through here and pass through the office on the other side. Make your way
Alright,
down
there
to
you
the
go.
basement. Hurry.
This is the last, I wouldn't even call this hard. This is the last point that you could mess up. but this is pretty easy actually. All civilians. There will be sometimes two security guards in this area, but they are not the kind with pagers, not Ginsec, so no worries there. If you're really paranoid, I've got no more use for my ECM jammers, other than just if I somehow mess something up back there, which I know I didn't. So I could save those, or I could throw one down now if I was really worried. I'm not, so I'm just going to bypass. Take the two guards out. You don't have to worry about this guy's unlucky. And there you go. Just shout everybody down.
Everybody stay down.
Or shoot everybody down.
Stay down, everybody. Stay down, all of you.
Come on now. Alright. Obviously, you'll be a much nicer person. If you have more people with you, then you don't have to kill people. You're going to have to go far enough after this point that you won't be able to get back if they start calling. There's not always a safe in here, but if there is, then certainly set that up. This character has 0 drill perks set up, at least in terms of noise. So don't worry where that drill is there. No matter how this hallway is laid out, and it can be laid out in different ways, it will never be close enough that it'll alert any guards. So you're good there. Grab some loose money. I guess sometimes there'll be hidden packages possibly up here. Right now, I'm going to let that drill do its thing.
Downstairs.
It's not mandatory to do that, that's just bonus.
Get out.
This next part, where I'm going, is mandatory, but it's the end of the heist, so why wouldn't it be?
This is the place.
Okay.
Getaway.
This is a heist after the big score update, where every bag you throw in will give you more XP in addition to the money, so it's definitely worth it on whatever level you're in. Maybe not if you're just doing an easy run, but any other level to get all of them. Because, let's find out. Right now, 511,000 estimated XP. One more bag.
That's all of them. Let's get out of here.
So, 20+ thousand right there for every bag. I will run back up to see the drill.
Hurry.
45. Alright, I can probably talk for 45 more seconds. Much to the chagrin of the people in the room. But I think it's 200,000 on Overkill or Deathwish. Not a lot, but whatever. If you want all the money, then gotta go for it. Doesn't give you any extra XP, so if you're in a spot where you don't need money and you're not actually worried about XP, then, you know, you can certainly leave. Not that big a deal. Obviously, also, that just another quality of life thing. If you or somebody in your party has, you know, upgraded drills, that will definitely help. The auto repair drill, especially, and the speed drill, again, will be great. And as far as stealth classes go, you can certainly make a quiet stealth class like I have that also is spec'd up high enough into drills to make that a little easier, but even there, as you saw, that wasn't that bad. So, alright, I'm gonna leave if I can not get lost in this linear path. It's very sad.
Move.
We'll go see what the payout is.
I almost can't believe we did it.
Should be pretty good. Just on Overkill. I think the last time I did this on Overkill, I don't know, 450, 500,000. That was before, you know, an infamy level or two. But when I did it at that same level on Deathwish, it was like 100 to 150,000 more XP, which is obviously phenomenal. And it's not that much different overall. I did do it with another person, which I think adds in extra guards to the front. So it was noticeably more difficult, but essentially played out the same. There you go, 573,000 XP.